is worthy. Xavier Worthy, the Kansas City Chiefs rookie wide receiver, had a really good debut against the Baltimore Ravens, but he's not done yet, folks. Far from it. Coming up on today's show, I'm going to explain why in 2024, Xavier Worthy will shock the National Football League. We'll tell you what my reasonings are. We'll let you hear from some experts. We'll let you hear from Xavier Worthy himself coming up in just a moment. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for joining us. If you want to show Xavier Worthy some love, like the video. Who knows? He may be watching, maybe somebody in his family, somebody close to him. We want to let it be known that we're rooting on Xavier Worthy, that we are a pro-Xavier Worthy program, that we believe in him. Who knows who could be watching? Let's go ahead and get at least 500 likes for Xavier Worthy. Show some support for Xavier Worthy, and we'll get going here on today's show. Xavier Worthy, very good showing against the Baltimore Ravens. And I heard some people say that, well, he pulled off a couple gimmicks, or, he showed some flashes here and there. But, folks, I believe this is more than just a couple of gimmicks or a flash in the pan for Xavier Worthy. This is really just the start. And it's not just the speed. I understand he's fast and all that, but he does so much more than that and will continue to do so. Let's go back and look at what he did against the Baltimore Ravens this past week. Xavier Worthy had 2 catches for 47 yards with an average of 23.5 yards a reception with 1 touchdown through the air. And then he also was effective on the ground game as well. The very first touchdown score of the season for the Chiefs was a reverse play to Xavier Worthy on a 21-yard play that he took to the house, to the end zone, to get the first points of the season for Kansas City. And it was just electric. Everybody was on their feet. It was a hell of a way to start the season for the Kansas City Chiefs. And Xavier Worthy had this to say on his NFL debut. This is everything I dreamed of. Like I said before, I didn't want to go nowhere else but the Chiefs. So just having this moment and showing up, it's an amazing feeling. This gives me a lot of confidence. It just shows my maturity and how I go about my business every day at practice. I study and I work really hard. As long as you do that, there's nothing to be nervous. It's a team effort. As long as we win, I'm perfectly fine. I saw enough from Worthy in week 1 to see that you could kind of take the training wheels off and just let him go to work. I think that with a rookie, and really all rookies, when they're kind of thrown into the fire, you're somewhat limited, right? You're wondering, all right, are they going to be nervous? Are they going to live up to potential? Are they ready for that moment? And Xavier Worthy did enough for me of what I saw week 1 where I say, just go for it. Go all in. Let him do his thing, and don't hold him back. And I don't think Andy Reid is going to hold him back. The raw speed set the record in the 40-yard dash at the 2024 Combine, a 4.21 for the 2-time All-Big 12 selection out of the University of Texas. And this is a guy, the one concern that was out there about Xavier Worthy when he was selected was the careless drops. That was a problem that he had at the University of Texas. And with that confidence that he showed week 1, and just hearing from him there a moment ago, I don't think you have to worry about the nerves in Xavier Worthy. That this is somebody as a rookie that's showing that confidence, that the stage isn't too big. The lights aren't too bright for Xavier Worthy. Do you believe in Xavier Worthy? I'm all in on Xavier Worthy. He is worthy. Do you believe in Xavier Worthy? Tap B for believe, D for don't. Weigh in and let us know. The Chiefs Report is talking all things Kansas City Chiefs each and every day here on the channel as we bring you our daily news and rumors. We're live once a week. We're doing our watch parties throughout the season, Q&A mailbags, breaking news, and more. Stay up to date with everything you need to know on your Kansas City Chiefs each and every day on the channel. We got you covered. Subscribe now for free. Lock us in, youtube.com/ChiefsTV, and stay alert with your Kansas City Chiefs. We got you covered. So after week 1, Andy Reid was asked about Xavier Worthy and kind of what he has in mind for his rookie receiver. And I got to tell you, I really liked what Andy had to say. He kind of warned the rest of the NFL about Xavier Worthy. So, with that said, it's not one of those situations where we didn't tell you so. Now everybody should be aware of what Xavier Worthy means to this Chiefs team. Andy Reid said the following. He does have speed and some versatility going across the middle. He had a nice grab across the middle. I think teams that we play will see that, and if they didn't know it before, they know it now. So you can tell Andy has plans to use him in the middle of the field. Think about this. Last week, we want to talk about the impact of just last week alone. The Chiefs' offense had a league high of 7.1 yards per pass play. That includes incompletions. That's also without Hollywood Brown, folks. They tied two different teams for passing first downs in week one with 15. And Xavier Worthy contributed to 34 offensive snaps. All of those stats reflect back to Xavier Worthy. He's not the complete reason why, but he's a worthy difference. The Chiefs' offense, think about this, folks, after 1 week, is nowhere near the best of what they can potentially be. They are not even close to their full potential. But this offense is already better than last year's offense. It's already better than the year prior to that. And what did they do? They put a ring on this finger. They put a ring on this finger in those Super Bowls. If this offense continues to develop like what I think we're about to see, you're going to need to put a ring on that finger too. The rest of the league, folks, should be on notice. They should be scared of this offense. Xavier on one side. Hollywood is going to come back. Rashee Rice. I've talked a lot about Rashee Rice on this program too, that I think is turning into a true number one threat. And then Jalen, you talk about, guys like Justin Watson, Juju, Hardman, Sky Moore. I mean, the speed that's on this offense, it's almost just unfair for everybody else. But I'm here for it, folks. And you're talking about a passing game that now has vertical threats, the way they can spread things out, that they haven't been able to do since Tyreek Hill left town. What's your confidence level in the Chiefs' offense if you had to scale it for me? 1 through 10, weigh in, let us know. I'm feeling very confident. I'm at about a 9 out of 10 right now. Weigh in, tell me what you think. Today's show is sponsored by Game Time. Game Time is the place to go for the best seats, the lowest prices guaranteed. Whether you're looking for tickets to sporting events, concerts, theater productions, comedy shows, and more, Game Time's got it all. Need a ticket for the Bengals game this weekend? We got you covered on Game Time. Choose the event you want to go to. Then you select your seat, see if you like that seat or not, get the visual, and you're checking out with Apple Pay, Google Pay, Venmo, all major credit card providers. Game Time has a new feature called Game Time Picks that makes getting tickets to see your favorite teams play live even easier. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. They have their super deals. If you see a super deal, you can't pass that up. They have their seat views. Check out that seat. See if it's for you. Your purchase is covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code ChatSports for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? Game Time. The link is in the comments and description of today's video. So then the next question becomes, Xavier Worthy's playing really good. His offense is off to a great start and all of that. But is it a one-hit wonder, or is it sustainable for Xavier Worthy? NFL insider Ryan Wilson of CBS Sports laid this out when he was asked, is it sustainable? And he said this, yep. And I feel like there isn't much more to add, mostly because he's in Kansas City's offense and not, say, the Patriots. Patriots out here taking strays. Hollywood Brown will return in a few weeks, making Worthy's job even easier. And like those rookies who kept getting better a year ago, Puka Nacua, Jordan Addison, Marvin Mims, Rashee Rice, Worthy landed in one of the best situations for a young pass catcher. Patrick Mahomes has the best receivers he's had since Tyreek Hill was traded. And that's terrible news for the rest of the conference. And one more thing, as we're wrapping up this on Xavier Worthy. What he's already doing is making his teammates better. Listen to this from Ron Kopp, who covers the Chiefs, does some film review for Arrowhead Pride, and he was breaking this down with the film on Worthy, and he said this: Worthy's speed threatens safeties and opens up the middle of the field, especially when it looks like a shot play. Kelce hurries to the line in odd and heavy formations. They flood routes right, but Worthy's deep corner takes the eyes off of both safeties. Watson on the backside is disregarded. And so then a guy like Watson all of a sudden is open. Why? Because of Xavier Worthy. Now, will Xavier Worthy end up being Rookie of the Year? Is that possible? What do you guys think? Y for yes, in for no. Chime in. Tell us what you think. If you enjoyed today's show, if you're written on Xavier Worthy, like the video, do your part. Show some love to the newest star of the Kansas City Chiefs. And we'll see you next time here on the channel.